Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tips and tricks series, I'll be walking you through how to learn Microsoft Azure and get hands-on skills with Azure Cloud Platform without having a credit card or without even having an Azure subscription. So there are more than one ways on how to get the hands-on experience on real-time use cases for free. Okay, I'll be walking it through here. And this session is not just for beginner level. Even I'm going to cover what you can do at the intermediate level or associate level, plus the advanced level also. So stay tuned and continue to listen the session, and you'll get a lot of inputs during this next 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so the very first thing in general, like when you want to learn Azure, if you own a credit card, you generally go and sign up for a free trial of Azure, right? So you go to your azure.microsoft.com/free, and then you start exploring the Azure platform by starting a free account with credit card, right? And you get $200 credit, and you have a lot of services to learn. And there are certain services which are free for 12 months, and there are certain services which are always free, right? So this is the general path that you take, but many of you might not be aware. So if you go to documentation, or like if you go to docs.microsoft.com/learn, if you start learning any of the technology like function app or storage or anything, you get an option to go and activate the sandbox and start using it. See, for example, let me show you how to do that. If I want to create a function app in Azure portal, so this will go and open up a sandbox. On every day, you can go and open up 10 sandboxes, 10 Azure sandboxes every day. Okay, and that means you can actually spend 40 hours every day free of cost to learn Azure. Okay, so see, when you activate the sandbox account, you get 4 hours in a complete stage to go and create it, follow the instructions, and they give you detailed documentation, and you can start creating it. See, if I open up the Azure portal, it opens up, and then it asks me which account I want to log in. I can I'll select one of my account here, and here the beauty is it goes and opens up Microsoft Learn Sandbox. This is not your regular account. Okay, this is a separate directory. Even if you go and create an account, resource, it will show up that it is having a separate concierge subscription. So if you look at here, it's not your regular thing. This is your Microsoft Learn Sandbox, which you can activate and use it for free. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to use credit card, but you will be able to learn using this sandbox. So every day you get 40 hours of time to in a day you just have 24 hours, but then still you can go and parallelly start executing certain scripts or certain activities so that you learn certain things in parallel. So you can go and activate up to 10 sandbox in a day, and each of them can span up to 4 hours. Okay, so this is a very good way to learn Azure without a credit card or without an Azure subscription. And one more option I shared yesterday, that you can go and utilize this one, right? If you go to the GitHub, or if you go to the github.io, you have the exam related instructions which you can follow the labs, and you can practice specifically to complete Microsoft Azure certification. But these labs are just limited to Azure certification. But then the labs that we have in the Microsoft Learn, it's not limited to any one certification. You can go and play around with any different levels, or you can play around with any different topics or subject, and you can explore without creating a without using your credit card. Okay, so next one, we generally go and get into the partner community, and then there are a lot of learning resources here. You can go and register and attend a lot of trainings from this particular community partner training portal. And the next important area is the cloud adoption framework. Okay, this is mainly for getting to understand what are the best practices, what are the guidance that Microsoft Azure provides you to get started with AWS, and also help you with a lot of framework around planning, making ready before migrating and modernizing your application in Azure platform. So there are a lot of resources you can go and build your skills with these trainings and these particular link. And again, you get to have a kind of option to go and play around here. Okay, so you get an option to go and log into the free account and start understanding it. So these are some of the preliminary, or I would say basic level options that we have. Okay, you can go and learn things from digital series of Azure, from the partner community. You can go and use the cloud adoption framework to get yourself familiar with the cloud adoption. So these are all basic level of things, but if you want to do certain things which is hands-on, the very first option I would prefer is to go and explore the mystery mansion. Maybe if you are already working on AWS, you might have heard about AWS game days, right? Similarly, Azure used to release a lot of hands-on opportunities to go and log into the mystery mansion, and you can go and learn while you have fun. And it's like playing and learning in a casual way. So they will give you mystery to solve, and you can go and start doing some changes, configuration changes, and get the things fixed. Okay, this is one um, way of learning things with hands-on experience, and they give you real-time use cases to go and fix it. So the next one is Azure Play Fab. This is more of a playground where you can go and form a team, or you can also go and play individually. There are multiplayer series, there are live ops series where you can go and explore different segments like network security, and you can go and do some automation. You can do data management. So there are a lot of functional areas. There are a lot of options to go and play around and connect with friends to learn a group, or play and learn kind of thing. So this is called the playground, or Azure Play Fab, okay, where you can go and learn along with the team or as a group. Okay, this is a very good option. Okay, Play Fab is Microsoft Azure Play Fab, where you can go and learn a lot of use cases, develop or like implement a lot of solutions, and learn along. Okay, so this option is nothing but your what do you call interactive option, which I've already explained in another video, interactive lab simulation, right? There is a cloudguides.com where you can go and work on the labs in an interactive way. I explained this already yesterday, but then still I'll quickly show you. If you click on this interactive lab simulation, this will load up the lab for you. And even this doesn't need any active subscription or credit card. You can go and learn the lab simulation that are specific to Microsoft Azure examination. But still, these are all a lot of good things to know actually, because it covers a lot of different sections and areas. Okay, the next one is Microsoft Azure, the hands-on lab options. So you've got direct hands-on lab from Microsoft. You have a separate lab for azure.microsoft.com. And you also have one more Azure hands-on lab, which is self-paced lab. Okay, you can just go and open it, and then you can start learning on the fly. So these are all some hands-on options which you get to go and explore Azure. And if you are planning to be part of a DevOps team or a Azure administration operations team, a lot of deployments nowadays, it happens through declarative way. So you have to go and use the templates to deploy any of the resources in Azure. So you have thousands of template here where you can go and reuse them, or you can utilize them to make yourself familiar with how you can go and provision the resources or application using a declarative method in Azure platform. Okay, so these are all very good options for the administration level or the operations team to get a lot of hands-on experience on real-time use cases. That is important, right? So next one, people who are with a lot of design and architectural skills, for them, there are a lot of documentations, there are a lot of framework that are available to get better in architecture, get better in different industry vertical, and they can explore the different best practices. They can go and follow along how to design for the cloud, how to optimize the workload, how to choose the right technology for your customers, and how to architect for a beginner or a startup organization. Also, they provide you AWS service comparison. You can go and compare service by service between AWS and Azure, so that you get to understand what exactly is the difference between them, and you can explain the benefits of going with Microsoft Azure. Okay, so that is one thing. And the next one is the Migration Center. Some of you might be part of the migration team or migration excellence, Migration Center of Excellence. So you can use this Migration Center link to go and explore how to migrate and modernize your application in or to the cloud. Okay, so there are a lot of information available, and especially like when you are part of the cloud administration team, you have to deal a lot of finance related queries or FinOps related queries. So if you want to get a little more hands-on or detailed information, you can go and understand from this documentation from Microsoft on the spending limit, and you can also go and understand cost management, billing, and how things work here. So all these links are very essential. I'll provide all these links in the description of this particular video. You can go and bookmark them, and you will definitely get benefited by spending some time against all of these links. Okay, this is what I thought of sharing with you. Thank you for listening.